Hello Goblins, it's Chris, Eldritch Pipes, here with a tobacco review, but I was going to chat about a couple of things before I start anyway. Where am I in the summer holidays? I think I've got about 2 or 3 weeks to go, so I'm still on the go slow while I'm spending time with the boy. But when I get back to full time, I'm really looking forward to I've got an idea for a Nautilus that I really want to have a stab at. So yeah, looking forward to that. See how that's going to go. I just wanted to do a little shout out to the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society. They have just released the latest in their Dark Adventure radio series. It's called The Horror in the Museum, and it's one of their it's like the last one in that the Lovecraft story is ostensibly a collaboration. Lovecraft did a lot of revision work when he was alive. He didn't just spend his time writing original fiction. He would sometimes work on other people's work, and usually when he did that, he more or less rewrote the entire thing, but allowed the original author to keep their name on the work. So The Horror in the Museum is ostensibly a collaboration, but it's a Lovecraft story, and you can tell. And it's up to their usual fine standards, so I strongly recommend, if you're looking for like audio drama, weird horror fiction, and you know the HPLS, it's good stuff. So go there and have a listen. All right. Now, the tobacco I'm going to have a look at today. This is from the Lovecraft series that Cornell and Deal do. This is Visions of Celephais. And like all of the Lovecraft series that I've tried, this was gifted to me by Paul Kilminster, who you might know as the Bumbling Piper. And he actually gave this to me some time ago. I haven't got a date on it. It's got a date on it. 19th of the 9th, 2019. So it's, yeah, it's getting on for 2 years old. Why haven't I tried it before? Because it was the last one in the series that I haven't tried, and I don't know, coming to the end seemed like a sad thing, but I was looking for something to smoke, and I had that itch to try something new, and I remembered that I had this. So let's give it a shot. It is a blend of red and bright Virginia. It has some dark-fired Kentucky in it, and a little, who knows how much, of Casturi, which is a Indonesian tobacco, usually used as a cigar filler. And it is notable for being in all of the Lovecraft range that Cornell and Deal have done. So that's kind of interesting, because I have to say that I smoked all of the others, and I haven't been able to pick out what the Casturi really offers. It's kind of like, I think, one of those things where you would, it would be great to just taste some Casturi on its own to get a really clear idea of its sort of profile, and then when you're smoking a blend, kind of get a good idea of what it's adding. But we'll smoke it as it is. Well, that was not what I was expecting. That's that's like a minty vanilla. A funky minty vanilla. That. I didn't realise it was an aromatic. I have nothing against aromatics, but this is a... That's an unusual smell. Ribbon cut, so you can see the bright red Virginia represented well. It's fairly well cut up. Presumably the very darker bits are the dark fired. Could not smell the topping. Completely obliterates any tobacco smell. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put it in the Viking horn. If I'd known it was an aromatic, I might have chosen a different pipe. But we'll see. So this obviously is a kind of first impressions kind of review. I hope if you're watching this review, you've got a pipe yourself, and give me a moment. Okay. Okay, that is really dreadful. That's really bad. Yeah, that's just infinitely distasteful. I do not know what the topping is. It is not vanilla. It's trying for sweet, but it's kind of floral in a nasty way. And it's got this weird minty edge to it. I cannot taste the Virginias for what they are. I cannot taste the dark fired for what it is. It's kind of whatever it's all clashing in a quite horrific way. I don't know what they were trying to achieve here. It's a vanilla floral funk with a minty aftertaste. It really is. Oh, and a kind of sort of a pungent sweetness, kind of like burning tires with sugar thrown on it. Wow, that's okay. I'm done with that. All right, that was that was terrible. That's going to give me nightmares. Oh my goodness. If you ever saw my... Oh my god. Put it out. If you ever saw my review for Haunted Bookshop, you'll know I was not a fan of that. But to its credit, it was still a smokable tobacco. That kind of tastes like somewhere between, something cross between, it puts me in mind of a kind of rotting caramel. It really is very unpleasant. I don't know what I'm going to do about that now. I put it in my Viking horn as well. Damn it. I'm going to have to smoke something like a Lakeland in it or something to do something about that. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Well, that was an experience. All right. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. I did not. All right. For those of you following me with, I can still taste it. For those of you following me with Listen with Eldritch, we'll be back tomorrow for episode 19. I will see you then. If not, it'll be this week's pipe. Still the singular pipe. But until then, take it very easy. Don't smoke dreams of Celephais. Your loyal pipe maker.